Okay, my friends, so we are now at the point where we can submit or insert data in the database using the GET request. In this video, we are going to learn how to submit data using the POST request, and we are going to create a form. Actually, I did some mistake, or the POST request, the GET request isn't that efficient. So every time I refreshed the page with that URL, it submitted a new row or a new coffee item. So let's delete them from the database. If we refresh here, let's select all the coffee items and let's delete them. Say yes. So now we have only 3 items. Let's now create our lovely post or our lovely form. Let's go to the product view and let's create the post or the form up here. Let's open up a form. It's a basic HTML and let's do an action equals to blank for now. Oops. And let's do a method. Also, let's leave it blank for now. And let's close this form. We will make a name here and let's do an input with type of text, and the name is name. Let's close this and let's copy this 3 times, and let's make this for the price. Let's name it price, and let's make this for the details, and let's name it as details. We are going to use these names in the backend to catch the data, to get the data from the request. Now we are going to encapsulate the whole thing and send it to the database or to the backend to insert it in the database. But before that, we are going to create a button also, a submit button. The type is submit, and let's close this. Oops, and let's type submit here to appear on the button itself. Let's see what we have for now. Okay, we have okay, it's up there, but it's a good looking, amazing, beautiful form where we can submit data. Now we are going to fill these things up. The action is the path of that function that we are going to create. So what is the URL you want to submit your data in? So let's create a new path. We are going to type this also in the routes file. We are going to define this route also. So back / let's say create. Let's save it as create, and the method is the post. Okay, we can type get, but it's not efficient. So we will type now post, and we will save this for now. And we are going to define this route. Let's copy this and let's paste it here. Let's name this create as we named it in the action, and let's name this as create. So it will go, and let's rename this to post. So this will go to the create method or create function in the products controller. So let's go to the products controller and define our lovely function. Public function create, and we are going to have a parameter of request. So the request is predefined here or used by default in the controller. So let's use this object or this class. Let's name it request. Let's open and close our lovely function. So now what we are going to do is we are going to do the same we did here, but we are going to change the parameters or the data that we are getting it from. So we are getting our data from the request. Oops. From the request. Okay, and we are getting the name. What? the name. Okay, this name is the name we defined it here. It's the name, and we're going to type the price for now and details. So let's head back to the product controller and let's copy this. Let's delete these both and let's paste these and let's name this as price and price details and finally details. So now the form will not work because there is a lastly step. Everything is completed, but there is something related to Laravel, and it's a very important security issue you might face in your real life projects. But for now, let's try to submit our lovely form. Let's refresh our page and let's create water, for example. I have a bottle of water in front of me, and let's give it a price of 1.5, and the details, this is water, and let's submit. We will get this page expired error, and what that means is you have something like a session or you are not authorized to do this thing in the website. So that is because of something called the CSRF token, sorry. You have to put it in your form to make sure that the person who is submitting this data is in from your website. He is not an outsider, he's not a hacker. So to implement that, you will just need to do at CSRF. With that, if we refresh our page, okay, why is the water is gone? Water, no problem. 1.5, and this is water, and let's submit this, and voila, we got our water here. Okay, so that is how you implement your post form and how you post data in your application or in your web app. I hope you got something useful from this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. It will help me to do more for this channel, and it will help me to continue uploading videos and making tutorials. And see you in the next one. Bye.